whole interview about it?
Well,
No, I don't.
you
Want
don't
to ask
want
me
to?
a question about something?
Yeah, ask you.
Ask me a question.
Well, I'd
About
like
what?
to sit down and talk.
Oh no, I don't have time for that. Yeah, I'm about to go. But
Okay, well then,
maybe
you want to
not.
do a stand-up? We'll do a stand-up.
If you want to ask me, yeah. So,
Okay, well,
What is
we're here.
Do I know Huntington News? Are you?
we do public policy interviews. Have you seen any of them?
I'm not sure I have. All right,
Well,
ask me a quick one.
okay.
Yeah.
So, we're here with David Harsani.
Harsani, yeah, it's okay.
Okay, it's a hard last name.
It is.
With the Federalist. And a fundamental question we want to ask him is, should the government redistribute its citizens' wealth?
I guess the broad answer to that is no. Yeah, I don't think that they should go out of their way to redistribute wealth.
So you be against redistribution of wealth or in favor of it?
I think as a government goal and policy, redistribution of wealth, I would be against it.
Okay. Is Medicaid redistribution of wealth?
Medicaid or Medicare?
Medicaid.
Yes, Medicaid is a welfare program. It's a safety net program.
So are you against Medicaid?
No. I mean, I am against the way that Medicaid is administered. I think that we should be doing a better job of getting people off of Medicaid, but I think there needs to be some safety net for citizens.
So why are you not against Medicaid if you agree it's redistribution of wealth?
Because I don't take maximalist positions on things. I think you can be against something in general, but say that there are times that it's appropriate.
So you're not against redistribution of wealth in principle. So sometimes you're in favor of it, sometimes you're against it.
Mostly I'm against it. On rare occasions I'm for it.
Okay. Do you have a principle that permits you to determine when you're in favor of it and when you're against it?
Yes. If people are in trouble and they would be unable to function in a society, be unhealthy, or that children would be in trouble, I think it's okay to redistribute wealth or have a welfare program.
So are you against foreign aid? That's redistribution of wealth too, right?
I definitely would cut back on foreign aid. I think if it helps American principles, or helps keep America safer, then it's not redistribution of wealth.
Right, but just pure redistribution of wealth, taxing American citizens in order to help out citizens in the rest of the world.
I'm not sure that you mean just foreign aid, like for the poor in another country, in Africa or something like that?
Well,
it depends.
The money is given to the government as foreign aid. They have programs that they want to use the money for.
It would depend on what you're talking about, but generally I'm against that sort of thing.
But if it's for poor people, it's okay?
It depends, yeah, if they're in trouble. I think it depends what you're talking about. I don't take a maximalist position on it. I think that...
when you say maximalist position...
I mean, or if I am completely
right.
against or for something.
Okay, but do you believe in making government decisions and public policy decisions based on principle, or you just there's no principle really?
There's principles and ideals, but I think that you also have to look at the situation and tell yourself what's best for the nation, and then you have an electorate that votes on these things, and you have courts that decide the constitutionality of these things, and then you move forward on policy. And I think it's black and white every single time.
So do you think it's morally wrong to initiate physical force against someone who hasn't violated anybody's rights?
Of course.
So are all governmental laws and orders backed up by physical force and therefore essentially forceful?
If people break laws, yes. I mean, I don't know what the initial question doesn't make sense.
Well, so should the government take action against citizens who haven't violated anybody's rights?
No.
So are they taking an action against the taxpayers when they're forcing them to do the charity that you want them to do?
I don't understand. You mean if they don't pay their taxes, should be they in trouble?
Well, they pass a law requiring them to pay an amount of taxes so that they can pay Medicaid or to give this foreign aid that you are in favor of.
I think we should follow the laws of the country even if we don't like them.
Right, but you said you were against initiating physical force against people that haven't violated anybody's rights, and this is an example.
I'm against abortion as well. Doesn't mean I think we should firebomb abortion clinics. I mean, we follow the rules of the law, laws of a nation. We work through the courts and we work through the system to change it.
But isn't the government there to...
Last question, but go on.
Well, it seems to me that you have a contradiction there. You said that you're against...
I understand what you're doing, but I told you. I mean, first of all, I don't always get my way. There are rules and laws in the country, and people follow them.
I understand that, but I'm just asking you what you think.
I told you what I think.
Yeah. In other words, I understand that you don't always get what you want, but
okay.
But I want to see if your thinking is consistent. If it's
consistent.
principle based, what is the principle? And then you say, well, I don't always follow the principle.
Okay. Yeah, I guess not.
Okay. Well, thank you anyway.
All right.
Bye.